What's going on, y'all? This is Dana Poe, and Master Executive 8. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about limiting beliefs concerning money. So, what are some limiting beliefs that we have about money, and how do we remove them? So, our mindset about money is the number one thing that will determine our financial fate. Our financial reality is created by our attitude towards money. So the beliefs that we clutch onto are the most influential part of our mindset. So the unfortunate part about it is most of our beliefs are hidden in our subconscious. So our beliefs, once accepted, they become our reality. So that is until they're brought to the surface again through questioning. So in order to deal with the limiting beliefs, we need to bring them to our conscious awareness. So here's an exercise, just a small exercise to uncover some of these limiting beliefs about money in particular. And so you're going to ask yourself these two questions and you'll fill in the blank. So the first one is, what does money mean to you? And when you write this question down, you want to fill in the blank. So you'll basically say, money is blank, and you'll fill in the blank. Or, and then the next question is, money means for me, and you'll fill in the blank. So basically, you're answering the question, what is money to you, and what does money mean for you? In answering these two questions, you'll uncover what beliefs are behind these two questions. So now we're going to get into 10 common limiting beliefs about money, and I'm also going to give you a solution along with each of the limiting beliefs as a supportive statement or an affirmation that you can speak over the limiting belief. And you can do these affirmations whether they're in the daytime, in the night. I mean, you can put them on a recorder while you sleep. And these are in conjunction to the actions that you're taking in this direction to help you reprogram your mind. So the first one is one we've all heard of, and that is the root of all evil is money, or money is the root of all evil. And if that isn't an area that we've mastered yet, then we'll think that money is bad. And by thinking money is bad or evil, we actually chase it away. So you could have had a situation where maybe you met somebody and they were actually, quote unquote, bad person, and they left an impression on you to think that all people who have money are this way. This could also stem from some sort of religious background where you were taught like it was better to be poor. This all could also stem from um, looking at other people whose only goal in life is money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not coupled with no kind of compassion, no kind of integrity, no kind of character. And the higher values are just neglected altogether. You know what I'm saying? So what happens sometimes is we associate those traits with the money itself rather than the individual. And we think that it's the money that has these traits. And it's not. It's the mishandling of the money, and not the money's fault. It's the people who have made the money their king and become a slave to it that have given that value to their money. So money is a medium of exchange for traded goods. It's no more, no less than that. It's an expression of value. A lot of it created usually results in uh, a lot of value created usually results in a lot of money being made. And just because, like for instance, what I'm not talking about is if somebody like goes and robs a bank. Like, yes, they may have had value in their skills, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's not something that, you know, would be easy to model. And that's not something that's really moral. And that's something that could end you up in jail. You know what I'm saying? So like, just because that person has manifested a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean that um, that value is something that you wouldn't want to hang on to. So the money is neutral, and how you use it is your personal responsibility. So here's an affirmation to replace this belief of money is the root of all evil. Is you can say that money is neutral, any resource to do good in my life. The next one is where some of us say that money is just not that important and it's just money. And the limiting belief behind this statement is that we don't take money seriously. And so basically, because we don't take it seriously, it doesn't take us seriously, and we don't have it. So we don't make money a priority. So if you haven't had a satisfying experience with it, it's because you hold this belief. And you have to know that money does deserve your time and respect. And in return, you'll get the time and the respect from the money energy. I'm saying, so here's an affirmation to replace that limiting belief, and that is that money is one of my priorities in life. Another one is that money is only there to be spent. And this comes from a belief that money's only function is to be spent. What one doesn't understand is that to truly be financially free, one has to do both save and invest. You know what I'm saying? So to enjoy a lifestyle and spend money on nice things is definitely, it has its place. But the word here is balance. So investing and saving money has to be a habit to create abundance for oneself. So you can replace this belief with the affirmation that the money I don't spend makes me rich. I mean, the money I don't spend will make me rich. The money that's invested, the money that's saved, that's what's going to make me rich. The money that's spent is just being spent. So the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. So this is another one we've heard of, and this is the biggest excuse in the book for staying financially stuck, because in this example we give away our power by not taking personal responsibility and blaming it on outside circumstances. We give up our power in any situation where we give up our personal responsibility for it. So here's a supporting belief to replace this limiting one, and that is, my financial reality is up to me. Everything I need to create financial abundance is already inside of me. All right. So the next one is, it's too bad, and I'm just not that good with money. Like, it's just too bad. And this assumption is a claim that we don't have the ability to learn new things, which is a lie. You can learn about money. You know what I'm saying? There's an abundance of information, especially with the internet at your fingertips today. You got mentors at your fingertips pretty much. I mean, books, seminars, all sorts of information. So through the study of money, improvements will naturally occur. So there are plenty of good books you can read about money. I'm not going to name them here now. You guys can easily go find a bunch of them. So let's replace that belief with the supporting belief of, I learn and use knowledge about money every day. The next one is, I will never be rich because no one in my family was ever rich. So our future is not dictated by our past. More importantly, it is not our personal past. We are standalone individuals who have our own experiences and pasts. It's our decisions that affect what happens in our lives. We have the power to decide the direction of our lives. We can learn to improve and take responsibility for our financial lives today. So the supportive statement we can use to replace this limiting belief of, I'll never be rich because nobody in my family was rich, is, I can create my financial independence by learning and acting on it. The next one is, there's not enough money to go around. This comes from the scarcity mindset, where we think that there's not enough money to go around and there is not enough for ourselves. So on the other end of the spectrum is the idea that there is plenty money to go around for everyone, including ourselves. So replace this with the supporting belief that there is enough money to create financial abundance. The next one is, to get wealthy is too much work and it's too hard. So hard work is only one part of being wealthy, and doing things the right way is the other part. The adaptation of the correct mindset towards money is our first step. work smart and hard when it comes to wealth. What I mean is having a good understanding of how things pertaining towards wealth works, and I don't mean quick fixes. Uh, this means making offers for a good price and of real and lasting value that we have created for others. We can do this no matter what position we find ourselves in, whether that be an employee, employed, or self-employed. So the supporting belief we can use to replace this is to get wealthy, I just provide real value for others and ask for a good price. The next one is I can either be happy, or I can be rich, or I can be healthy, or I can be rich, but I can't have both. So this is from harboring the limiting belief that in order to be rich, I have to be out of balance. This comes from a clear misunderstanding of balance, and creating value for others in your life can be just as much a part of your life as happiness and health. So it will be yet another one of the complements to our life when it's one of our supporting beliefs. So here's a supporting belief to replace the limited one, and that is money is just one part of my life that I handle exceptionally well. So the next one is I think wanting a lot of money makes me selfish. And as I said before, the amount of money you have is the representation of the amount of value you have provided for others. Remember, money is a tool, and what you do with it determines uh, whether that has a positive or negative effect on you or others. So a personality of giving is displayed when you create value for others. So you're already adding more value to yourself and others when you, for example, reinvest in your business, when you start a business, when you invest in someone else's endeavors or products or services. So replace that statement of I think wanting a lot of money makes me selfish with this statement: the money I earn is showing the value I've created for others. When your beliefs and when you with your beliefs, you are creating your reality, and that is aligned with those beliefs. This is why it's important to change these beliefs, these limiting beliefs, if we want to see change in our reality. So here are two more questions that you can use to bring up any limiting beliefs, and they're fill in the blank questions like the ones previously, and that is I'm not financially free because blank. And the next one is I'd love to have more money, but blank. You fill in the blank when you come up with the belief, and if it is limited, then the words but and because will help you pretty much expose any limiting belief in any situation. So then you can come up with your some affirmations of your own to replace these limiting beliefs with supporting beliefs, and you can repeat them before you're going to bed, when you rise, or when you rise after you wake during the day, or during the day. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to share with y'all some limiting beliefs surrounding money, some solutions to that problem in the way of affirmations. Just remember, affirmations and positive thinking is one piece of the puzzle. Action is the other. So use this in conjunction with action to change your financial situation. This is Dana Pope, Junior Master Executive 8, and I'm out.